aspects we really need to focus on. First being Sham, Delba. This guy, I watched him all through his amateur career. Very impressive striking, very hard, really can crack. Looking forward to him making some noise tonight. And then Sal Guerriero. He's coming in here with another impressive amateur background, making his pro debut. Very, very skilled grappler, brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, ADCC qualifying trials member. He's really great. I'm really looking forward to both these young men.
All right, road to M1. These fighters looking for an opportunity to go to M1 Global and possibly beyond to the UFC in their careers. Jim Grieshaber and Ryan Quinn getting it started. M1 Global USA, road to M1. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching live on UFC Fight Pass, welcome to South Florida and M1 Global USA, road to M1. Tonight's fights are in conjunction with Wolfpack MMA and sanctioned by the Florida State Boxing Commission. We are set for the opening bout of the evening. First, making his way to the rage, he is fighting out of the blue corner. Please welcome Clarence Brown.
Our first fighter to make the walk this evening, Ryan the Mighty Quinn. As we get ready for a great night of fighting. A tremendous atmosphere, everybody fired up for this M1 event. Clarence Brown making his way to the cage. Didn't get a chance to talk much with Clarence leading into this fight, but
yeah, the only thing that I got out of him was that he said he's 2-3, not 1-4. Maybe he was in the zone, just really did not look to want to talk and bring up any of his fight stuff, but that's all right.
Making his way into the rage as he half ring and half cage. Clarence Brown. 26 years old. 2-3 in his career. He's the number 159th ranked fighter in his weight class.
Looks pretty relaxed. Looks like he's feeling his theme music. We can go in there, just mix it up a little bit.
Corner is where? 155-pounder, loose and relaxed, as you mentioned.
Working with boxing coach Chuck Eisen.
Chuck's a legend, isn't he?
Look for a lot of
blue and red corner are where? Where did they go? A long time.
Yeah, he's been
top
around.
team. Works with GSP's camp up in Canada. He's the cup man here tonight. Clarence Brown coming off a win his last time out against Andrew Sosa. A Muay Thai fight at All In Casino Night, XKO 48, and unanimous decision. At Combate 51, Tito versus Alberto. Of course, Tito Ortiz, the winner there. He lost by rear naked choke in round one, Jose Flores, as he steps into the rage here tonight.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, now entering the rage, Sham, Delba.
Comes his opponent, Sham Delba. Sham at 1-0. Making his way to the rage here tonight, and he was a guy that I had a lot of fun talking with. Sammy Delba, 6'2", 156 pounds, 70-inch reach. We'll get to the tailgate in a minute. Head coach Ben Stark, Avi Santiso, American top team Palm Beach Gardens, just up the road about 40-45 minutes.
Yeah, you know, like you said, we had a lot of fun talking with this guy. On top of being a great fighter, he's a hard worker. He talked about moving over here from Haiti. He works in a public school. He wants to open up his own moving company. He loves his little girl he talked about. And I remember I was telling him how I was expecting, and he wanted to stop the interview, came over and rubbed my shoulder. Congratulations, man. That's awesome, coach. You're going to be a great dad. How could you not root for this guy? He's got a great coach in Ben Stark, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and MMA fighter, tough veteran in his own right. He's got a lot going for him.
5-0 as an amateur boxer, all decisions, has kickboxed as well. His friend introduced him to MMA, and he fell in love with it because of John Jones, Georges St. Pierre and Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov. His main goal is to get to the UFC by 2021. Says he's a brawler, not worried about the rest, and he's fighting for his 2-year-old daughter, Chloe, as he comes through the ropes here tonight.
You know, I was really interested to see how much weight he puts on after, because I thought he was big at 170 as an amateur.
As our fighters enter the rage, it's time for the tail of the tape, brought to you by the Elite Amateur Fight League. Don't just be a fan, be an owner with the Elite Amateur Fight League. Ryan, what stands out to you there? A little bit of a height difference, an age difference as well.
Yeah, the experience goes to Clarence, but I don't think it's going to bother Sham too much.
The height.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening belt of M1 Global USA, Road to M1, live in Pembroke Pines, Florida, at the Charles F. Dodge City Center, and on UFC Fight Pass, is set for 5 rounds of lightweight action. Introducing first in the blue corner, standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, with a record of 2 wins and 3 losses, and fighting out of Houston, Texas, he is Clarence Brown. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds, with a record of 1 win and 0 losses, and fighting out of American Top Team, Palm Beach Gardens, and Fort Lauderdale, Florida, he is Sham. Wow! Delba!
Didn't you guys know the principles of the night?
Where he works, no doubt, and he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and it's his birthday tonight. Sham Wow Delva, in his 3rd pro fight, turning 30 years of age.
I went for hibachi my 30th birthday. Didn't get in an MMA fight.
And here they come. Clarence Brown in the spotted John Jones style.
Clarence came at him hard.
Sham is in the black. Ryan, as they just lock up to start this fight. And man, you talked about Sham being big at 6'2" for a lightweight. He was having a little bit of trouble after the weigh-in, but we were talking about how he was just going to bulk right up before the fight, and you can see that here.
Those arms, yeah, see it in the arms big time. Showing pretty strong. He's got a hand fight a little. I'm actually pretty impressed with Clarence coming forward so hard like that. He's actually showing very good aggression with the hand fighting.
Looking for the takedown is Sham. Oh, explosive as he drills his back into the canvas.
There's that athleticism.
That'll take the wind right out of you.
Oh, yeah. Nice little guard pass, just shimmying by there. A little Sham shimmy to the side.
This is exactly what Sham talked about doing. He said he's going to take you to the ground and elbow the bleep out of you. That's exactly what he said, what he wants to do. Started with it right away here.
Sham fought against Team Virginia in the EAFL in Season 3. He was successful. I'm sure he's looking to keep it going in his professional career here tonight in M1.
Very impressive competitor. I remember calling that fight with my buddy UFC fighter Frankie Saenz as he continues to work top position on Clarence Brown here in round number 1. About 3.5 minutes remaining. Jim Grieshaber and Ryan Quinn, M1 USA, road to M1 right here in Pembroke Pines, Florida. South Florida, the site of the Super Bowl this weekend, and for these fighters, this is the Super Bowl because a win here on this stage could get to M1 Global, possibly the UFC, and Sham is a guy I know you're very high on, and he's got the possibility to take this to a very high level.
Yeah, every fighter's going to treat it like a Super Bowl. There's a good guard pass again. Clarence doing a good job of avoiding damage, but he's staying flat, and that's allowing him to pass at will and use that jiu-jitsu. Tapped already. Snuck it in, that arm triangle.
Arm triangle choke for Sham Delba. Wow, a lot of power in those arms, as you mentioned, and absolutely phenomenal performance. He wows the crowd for sure. Sham Delba goes to 2-2 with the win here tonight.
Hey, how are you? Michael, we met before, right?
And Grieshaber and Ryan Quinn. Ryan, what did you think of that performance from Sham Delba as we take a look at the replay?
Very composed. I remember he said he was worried about his range before the fight, but obviously that really didn't come in here. He took his time, passed. He realized what his opponent was not doing on the ground. Great setup for that arm triangle. I like how he slid the shoulder. Wow, that's how
Really
strong he
quick
was with those
tap.
big arms we were talking about. Made him tap before he even finished the pass.
That's unbelievable. You don't see that very often. Such a quick tap from Clarence Brown when locked in those arms of Sham Delva.